Hello. Hi, Ernest, and hi, Jesse. I was just typing in the poll. I'm wearing an apron because I literally minutes ago got done baking a cake. Sorry, I'm trying to like adjust my setup here. I'm doing well, Jesse. Thank you for asking. I have something really cool to show you guys if I can like just adjust one little thing. Sorry, my lighting is a little bad. Um, Make sure to vote in the poll. There is one specific Harry Potter magical object I have always wanted. See if you can guess it. But look at what I made tonight, guys. Dun da da da. I made it. This is a very belated 1,000 subscriber cake. But I just had to feature it here. I'm gonna like set it right here so you can kind of see it. Hi Vic T. Can I get a PC pick, please? Do you start live now? Yeah, I'm live right now. I know it's pretty late, but I was like, I think I can still jump on live just for a little bit. Nice guesses so far, guys. Yeah, so whenever I film episodes, I always taste what I've eaten at the very end, or I taste what I've made at the very end. And you can see kind of what the inside of this cake looks like. It's a 2-layered pumpkin spice cake with a frosted layer in between the two cake layers. So, yeah, I think it turned out pretty cute. I'm pretty happy with especially the taste. I mean, it cuts like butter. It's super soft, super flavorful. It actually has like pumpkin puree in it. Thank you, Daniel Ortiz. Yes, it's very, very good. Let me just keep it in the frame here, just so people can see. It is very yummy. I mean, it's a lot of sugar to be eating this late in the night, but I was like, you know what? I'm doing it. It's too good to resist. And I'll be posting this cake episode next Monday. It'll be my 1,000 subscriber special. Should I have it like sitting up here? That's kind of weird though, putting it on my sofa. Just joined. Hi, M. Rahim. I was just showing my cake that I made. Maybe I'll just sit like this. It feels a little strange. The thing is, I don't have a lid to put on this cake stand. So, you know, I don't want it just sitting out in the open all night, but that's kind of the only option I've got. I'm going to put it in my fridge, I think. Thank you, Christopher Motley. Welcome. I don't know if you're new here or you're a return person. Who's the cake for? I just did it for myself. So the reason why there's 1,000 in the candles is because I recently hit 1,000 subscribers. It was, I think, the very end of September, and I wanted to do a 1,000 subscriber special to be like marking the milestone, say thank you to everyone who subscribed. And I did one for my 500 subscriber milestone, and hitting 1K was really cool. It was cool to see the K after the number of subscribers. So I was like, okay, this is a good milestone. I have to get this done because I've been growing since then. And so I wanted to get the 1,000 subscriber cake actually done before I get to like 2,000 or 3,000. So I was like, this has to happen now. So I picked pumpkin spice. I'll show you what the inside of the cake looks like. It's this beautiful kind of like, I feel like it reminds me of the pumpkin spice loaf breads you get at Starbucks. So there you go. I've got 1 subscriber and that's my girlfriend. Hey, that's better than 0. Who's the cake for? Okay, me and my boyfriend are subscribed. Thank you, Christopher. I love baking. Yes, Daniel. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm like a decent baker, but I feel like where I could use some improvement is like this piping. Like I would love these like pumpkins to be like way more precise than they are. I mean, I think you can still tell that they're pumpkins, but yeah. I love baking. What movie will be playing in the background? I haven't decided. Thank you, El Nino. 1001. I just subscribed. I'm actually, I think at this point right now, I'm at like 1.4 thousand, and I'm like, okay, I gotta do this before it's just the train has run away and it's not really relevant anymore to do a 1,000 subscriber special. I mean, it's a good problem to have, but it's like, I just wanted to get this done. So I was like, I'm just gonna feature this in my live tonight. I'm gonna jump on. It's very good. Hi, Sir Johnny of Bravo. Good morning to you over there in London town. I would love to share some of this pumpkin spice cake with you. I'll show you the inside. Also, in the UK, do you guys eat much like pumpkin bread or pumpkin spice, desserts? Hi, Zach. Oh my gosh, watch me just completely drop this cake. How sad would that be? It's it's a fun cake. I think it turned out pretty cool. The pumpkins are like a little wonky, but yeah, my frosting was a little bit goopier than I thought it would be. Hi B, hello. This is a pumpkin spice cake, Nick T. So there's actual pumpkin puree in the cake batter. There's apple cider vinegar. There's a lot of vegan butter in the frosting. Yeah. Thank you, El Nino. Yeah, it's such a good cake. I'm obsessed with this. I want to make it like every day. Pumpkins are cute like you. Thank you, handsome boy NYC. Congratulations, I'm happy for you. Thank you, Nick T. Yes, pumpkin spice stuff has become a normal thing now. Okay, Sir Johnny of Bravo. I'm wondering if like Starbucks kind of is part of that movement. It is very good, Madison. Yes, I tried a slice of this. I'm so happy. I inhaled it. I don't know if I could eat a second slice though because it was very, very sweet and very filling. So I'm honestly on a mission now because like obviously cake can't just sit around forever. Like it will eventually expire. So I want to like share some with my sister, with my mom, my dad, anyone who will take this. Like anyone really. Pumpkin spice, only heard of that from Starbucks. So you can put pumpkin spice, like I actually have a little spice shaker that is like pumpkin spice filling, or no, I think it's just called pumpkin spice. And it's a blend of a bunch of different spices. No worries, Back to the Future. Honestly, like I'm jumping on here late, so don't worry if you only can stay for 30 minutes. Where are you at, Hannah? Alex Chung, I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota in the United States. Center of the United States and up by Canada. Send a slice this way. I would love to. It would not be good by the time it made it to you. I'll help you eat it. That can be our dessert after our date. Hi, you already know. Welcome back. Hi, Nathaniel. Oh, thank you, Nathaniel. Good job. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out. Oh, I even got, whoops, I got some of the frosting on my hand. Whoopsies. Some of the orange frosting and on my pants. Oh well, that's how it goes. I'll just like let this hang out up here and see if I can kind of one-handed scroll through what you guys are saying. Oh, you're from Arizona. Nice. I have yet to go to Arizona. My aunt and uncle live down there, and there's this open invitation for us to all go down and stay with them. So one day I'll make it down to Arizona. Try not to lean into this cake. My mom bakes a lot of different things. One thing she loves to make is a pumpkin roll. Ooh, with cream cheese filling. Okay, the frosting of this cake actually has vegan cream cheese. It's a brand called Tofutti, so it's like a tofu-based cream cheese spread. So that, it was like vegan cream cheese, powdered sugar, vegan butter, and a little bit of cinnamon that went into this like beigey white frosting. Hello from Chicago. I love Chicago. Windy City. It's finally cooling down here. Okay. Ooh, all right. Even in Arizona. I'm guessing cooling down for you, is that like the 60s and 70s for you? Or even colder? The Last of Us 2 sucks. The Last of Us 1, the goat, let's go. Pumpkin spice cookies at Jimmy John's. What? Since when does Jimmy John's sell pumpkin spice cookies? Wow. Okay, news to me. When the cake is too sweet, I dunk it in tea. I think this would be a very, very good cake to have with tea. Chicago, I love how your channel is about health. Thank you. I do too. I mean, not everything I eat or feature on my channel is like broccolis and brown rice and flaxseed. I mean, I love baking more than cooking, and I love making desserts, and I will say, like, this is loaded with sugar and highly processed flour and tons of butter, vegan butter. So, like, this particular dish, or, you know, food item is not super healthy, but I just love making, like, celebratory items. They're so fun. Yeah, cake baking is such a fave of mine. Hi, Theobots. Hello. I love your enthusiastic highs with 1,000 eyes when you roll in here. 90s? That's cool for you? Alex? Oh my god, what? No. 90s for me is like miserable here in Minnesota. That is like our upper end of the temperature spectrum. Fires Cop 3. Love your content, miss. Thank you. I try to be kind and respectful, just, you know, keeping it like family friendly. That's not even like what I'm trying to do on YouTube, but I feel like I hope that my content is suitable if like you could turn it on in a family living room and it's like not gonna be bad. What time is it for you? It's 10:37, or, you know, around that time, I think. Come on, computer, don't fail me now. All right, my computer just decided to not show me the time. It's like 10:38 p.m. my time. I wouldn't mind tasting your cake. My neighbors are from Minneapolis, super nice people. I think people in Minnesota are like pretty nice, I would say. Maybe a little passive aggressive, don't like directness. I happen to really like direct, like, just say it how it is kind of communication. So I think people shy away from that a little bit here. Hi, Dion. Hello. Hi, Cassidy. Such a good day. I made this cake. I feel like I'm just showing this 1,000 times. I finally got around to making my 1,000 subscriber cake. It's a pumpkin spice cake. I ate a slice, and it is very rich. Normally I can have like 2 slices, maybe a third if I'm super hungry. But yeah, just one for me tonight, and this is kind of how the inside is looking. So, very rich. Loads of butter, like 400 grams of butter in this, in the frosting of this cake. I'm the opposite. Oh, let's see, Cassidy, and I had a good day. I hope you had a good Wednesday. It was a very busy Wednesday for me, Cassidy. I'm the opposite. I prefer to cook rather than baking, but I am going to be trying to make my mom's pumpkin pie. Yes, I wrote down pumpkin pie as a recipe I'm going to be making on my channel. Theobot, be nice. My brother got banned from live streaming because it... Oh no, Theobot, that's so stressful. Yowza. Yeah, I really try to just be really, it might sound like a little bit obsessive, but I just routinely go onto my videos, like in my dashboard, and I check to see if like everything like is clear of any copyright issues, because I use like the copyright-free audio library music that's available on YouTube, but a couple of them I feel like like the system didn't catch or something that it was a copyright-free song, so there was like a mark on it, and I'm just like, I'm not messing around with copyright issues on YouTube. You gotta be so careful. Ooh, Pennywise the Dancing Clown knows my secrets. Love the username and love the profile picture. Pretty spooky. Madison Fredericks. Okay, Madison again. I'm from Ohio, but now you live in North Carolina. What part of North Carolina? Also, what part of Ohio are you from? I've been to Ohio like 1,000 times. I love it there. Yeah, Theobot. Okay, I feel like it bothers me. I consider Ohio part of the Midwest. Some people would say it's not. But I think people really just assume that you can just like dump all over Ohio and just, I don't know, say it's a terrible place. I think it's a great place. I don't know why people are so mean. Um, my time is 5:40 a.m. Woo! That is early. Hi, Dre. What's up? I love that cake. Thank you, Logan. Yes, I love it too. It's like my new favorite. I think I'm gonna make one of these every time fall rolls around because fall is my favorite season. I love pumpkin carving. I love pumpkin spice. I love baking. So, yes, this was a load of fun to make. Marion, Ohio, and Raleigh, North Carolina. Cool. Wow, Dion, you've got some really cool, like fonts going on. You've got like an old kind of gothic font. You really did that. I did. I spent hours making this tonight, and I was like, I'm gonna show this on a live because why not? I had a lot of fun making it, but it just was many, many hours on a weeknight. Do you like tiramisu dessert? Can you make it? I have never, I think I've had it maybe once in my life. To be honest, I didn't really like it as a kid. I think the texture of it kind of weirded me out. I think there's like a vegan version of tiramisu. So I would have to do some research, but let me write that down if I can find a pen. Oh, there's no pen. This is so annoying. Literally give me like 3 seconds. I'm writing this down. Tiramisu. Okay. Lots of people don't care for molasses. I really love molasses, Ernest. I think it's so good. Have you ever worked at Starbucks? Rahim, no, I have not worked at a Starbucks. I love Starbucks though, and I go a lot. Okay, tiramisu. Molasses. Where are you from? I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Thank you, Cassidy. Tiramisu is 10 out of 10. I'm probably there too. I just have to make it myself. My girlfriend made tiramisu but forgot the coffee. No! No, as a coffee fanatic, I think that's so sad. How can you miss the coffee? Hi, Osama bin Laden. Welcome back. Tiramisu is such a good coffee dessert. I completely agree. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. I decided to go with the Harry Potter poll question. So if you haven't voted, try to guess my favorite magical object from the Harry Potter universe. Looks like invisibility cloak is winning. I mean, I want all of them that I listed, but there's one in particular that I really, really want. So let's turn this a little bit this way. You're supposed to use espresso for tiramisu. I'm Italian chef. I love my work. Ooh. Yeah, so Handsome Hoboy NYC. I love espresso. And yeah, I love coffee desserts. I remember discovering affogato, which is a scoop of ice cream with espresso poured over the top of it. So it's this like melty, delicious, like coffee drink that's kind of like a milkshake. It's so good. So I love that as a coffee dessert. Yes, Jalen Davis. I made a 1,000 subscriber pumpkin spice cake with pumpkin decorations. I'll show you the inside. I took the slice from the back because I didn't want the front getting all messed up. The uglier pumpkins are toward the back, so I decided to cut from the back. But this is what the inside looks like. It's really, really, really good. The cake, I mean, I would say if I were to change this a little bit, I'd probably go a little bit lighter on the frosting just because there is so much butter, like vegan butter and vegan cream cheese in the frosting, so it's really rich, but it goes super well with the pumpkin spice flavor. Um, Indian food is the best, I think. In my opinion, it's second best to Ethiopian food, but I'm biased because I'm Ethiopian. Tiramisu, have you ever tried? I've had it once, I think, many, many years ago. Hard to find good coffee ice cream. I agree. I usually go for any kind of chocolate option. If it's like chocolate fudge brownie or chocolate chunk or even like Oreo cookie, hot fudge sundae, but vegan, of course, like non-dairy. My favorite dessert has to be a warm brownie with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. I mean, yes. Can I take one piece, please? I wish, honestly, like, I'm not gonna eat this whole cake myself because I really don't think I could because I'd get kind of sick of it after a while. So I don't have a glass lid to put on this cake dish, which bothers me. So I think for tonight at least, I'm gonna just put this in my refrigerator to keep it cool, but obviously that dries out the cake, which I don't really like. So I'm kind of like hoping I don't know, I wanted to put this on my live tonight because I'm actually thinking of carving this up into pieces and like boxing them for my family so they can just like have some slices. Um, Thank you, Raul. Thank you, Jalen. I'm trying to get like a little bit neater with my decorating skills. I feel like I have baking down pretty well, like just, standard like brownies and muffins and cakes and whatever. But I think it's like the artistic ability of like piping things on, drawing things. That part of it, I would love to improve my skills. Sir Johnny Bravo, maybe have some hot custard with the cake to cut out the sweetness. Yes, I think that would help. Cassidy, my sister, she's not a huge like kitchen person. Like she was saying the other day that she never really enjoyed being in the kitchen growing up making food. Like she can cook, like she cooks for herself all the time, but I wouldn't say that she enjoys it. She just kind of does it as like a necessity. Oh my gosh, no, napkin folded. I am not gonna rub this cake all over my phone camera. Absolutely not. Give this cake to homeless people. Honestly, like it's sad, but like there are many homeless people in Minneapolis. It's really sad, and I feel like they would love this cake. So that is an option. What I could probably do is maybe just get some disposable plates and cut this up. That's actually a really good idea. Now you have the gears turning in my head because one thing that I really it's like one of my biggest pet peeves is food waste because it's like obviously like I spent my money getting the ingredients and I spent my time making this food and I don't want it to go to waste. And also just the fact that so much food goes into the trash in the US and other countries when a lot of people could use some extra food. So maybe that's what I'll do. The only question is like how am I going to get around transporting lots of pieces of cake? I wonder if I would have to do like round trips or something. I'm thinking now. I'm really thinking about how I can pull this off. So thank you for the suggestion, Osama bin Laden. Yeah, I like cake when it's cold from being in the fridge. I do too. The only thing I don't like is when the cake, you can tell it's like dried out and it's gotten kind of like crusty. I would live underground with bugs for a decade just for a chance to buy a lottery ticket to get a chance to smell the icing. The icing is really good. Let's attempt. I'm going, hi, hey Hannah, hi Freshly Wild. Yes, I will pin the rolls once I see them. I'm just getting caught up on comments. 1,000 subs. Yes, 1,000 subs. I just, it had to happen. I think the next milestone I'll do, it'll either be 5,000 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers. I haven't decided which one. Because these do take a bit more work than my regular videos, but they are fun. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, I see your comment though. Like, yeah, I do want to feed homeless people, like just give them food that I'm not going to eat myself. But obviously I don't have an endless supply of cake. The cool thing is a lot of people love to watch cooking videos. I've seen tons of views on videos and shorts. Yeah, it's true. Big you like cake as well. Yeah. I am so proud of this. So we'll see. I'm thinking about who I can give this cake to. There's a decent number of people around here I could give cake to. All right, I'll pin those rules. You're averaging 30 subs per live stream approximately. Wow, that's crazy. Freshly wild. I did not know that. Very cool stat. Also, I tried to pin it. I don't know if I got it though. Okay. Is that carrot cake? No, it's not. It's not carrot cake. It's pumpkin spice. So these decorations on the outside are little pumpkins. They're a little bit raggedy. Honestly, I was hoping they'd turn out a little bit neater. But let me show you the inside. So the color is similar to a carrot cake, but I think it has a bit more of like a golden yellow color, if you can kind of see. So that is actually from pumpkin puree. Pumpkin puree is one of the ingredients in the recipe that I followed. So this is not carrot cake. Do not stress out. Big I don't mind carrot cake. It's not my favorite, but I would say pumpkin spice I would much prefer to carrot cake. First vodka, now Bailey's. You always think I'm drinking something like alcoholic. This is just almond milk. I was feeling like after a slice of this cake, I just wanted a glass of almond milk as like a refreshing drink. Yes, Ernest Grass. Yes, Ernest, no personal info. Thank you, Freshly Wild. I've never had a carrot cake. Are they good? I think they're okay. Carrot cake is a sin, is what Big is saying. Did you make a video or short of the cake and milestone? Yes, so I just filmed the episode this evening. It took like so long. I was very tired today. And so I got home and I was like, okay, I have so much time tonight. I can't let this time. It was just my best opportunity to film this week. So I started filming at probably like 7, and then I got done at 10:15, 10:30, right before I started this live. So yes, it was a long filming session, but I got loads of like content. So I will be posting. I feel like I'm so behind on my shorts. Yikes. We'll see. But yeah, this full like long form video is gonna go up on Monday of next week, this 1,000 subscriber special. Carrot cake is the way, says Erica Wise. I'll eat it, honestly, I'm fair game. Carrot cake with lots of pecans is delicious. I agree with you. Yes. I like red velvet cake. My birthday was last month on Friday the 13th, and in honor of Friday the 13th, I originally was gonna do a like Jason like Voorhees Friday the 13th horror cake, and I couldn't find any good Jason specific cake decorations on Amazon or anywhere else. So I decided to just go with like a spooky Friday the 13th generic spooky cake. So I liked that red velvet recipe that I followed for my birthday cake. But I think I have had red velvet in other instances where it just tasted like chemically, or I don't know, it wasn't my favorite. I would say hit or miss too. Um, what is my favorite kind of cake? Honestly, Erica, it's probably gonna be chocolate. It's so standard, so, like a rich chocolate cake with like really thick, rich, like chocolatey frosting on it. Just like death by chocolate vibes. That's my favorite kind of cake. Does rule number 3 apply to us? Let me check what I pinned. I can't see it, so I'm not remembering, or I don't know what number 3 is off the top of my head because I'm not seeing the pinned comment. Because I got a date story. You could probably share like your own as long as it's just like respectful and not whatever. You could share it. Handsome Homeboy NYC. Theobot, vegetables don't belong in a cake. That's a rule of thumb for life. Happy late birthday. Thank you, Theobot. Erica's saying yes. Death by chocolate. I love that. Yeah, chocolate and coffee. Those two things are just, as far as like indulgent foods, I would say coffee isn't really that indulgent, but I do limit myself with coffee. So I limit myself with coffee obviously because of the caffeine content, and I do drink decaf, but I feel like just brewed regular coffee or espresso, I could drink so much of it, but I just limit myself because I don't want myself to become dependent on caffeine and just like a nervous, like jittery mess for the rest of the day. So that's something I kind of have to limit in one way. And then, of course, with chocolate stuff, I could eat so much chocolate in the form of chocolate bars, cakes, muffins, fudge, brownies, ice cream, but like because of just how high in sugar those things are, I have to limit myself there too. So both of those things, coffee and chocolate, are like my ultimate indulgences. I'm so glad that coffee is like, I don't know. I feel like you can consume it and I feel like studies have shown that it does have some health benefits. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's true. Double, triple chocolate fudge cake, yes. Especially when warm, agreed. I love coffee, but I don't drink it much, okay? I mean, my sister loves coffee, but I think it affects her more in terms of like heart rate and just like I feel like there are people I've talked to and coffee just really does a number on them where they just feel jittery, they get sweaty, they get anxious. So they're like, as much as I love it, I just gotta be careful with coffee. I like confetti cake, me too. Yeah, whatever they do to make confetti cake taste like confetti with those little specks of confetti, artificial whatever they're called, they're so good. It's such a distinct flavor that I can remember. Sorry, Bill. Oh my gosh. Yes, I know. I'm always on here late. I just it doesn't work out well with my evening schedule to hop on here earlier. Just the way things stack up. It's like I finish work, I go for a workout, and then I come back here and clean up, and by that time it's usually like 9 p.m. or later, but maybe I can turn some things around. We'll see. Um Same, chocolate with everything. Cake, ice cream, candy. Yes. Okay, we've got some chocolate lovers here. Chocolate has caffeine. Yes, I did know that, Ernest. Dark chocolate is good for you. I did know that, Sir Johnny Bravo. I feel no remorse eating dark chocolate. I mean, I try not to eat like a whole bar of dark chocolate, but just like little bites of dark chocolate are so nice. A good mocha is heaven. Yes, it is. Girl, I get it. Coffee has antioxidant and can be considered a type of anti-inflammatory. Everything in moderation, of course. Yes. Yep. I try to be that way. Everything in moderation. I love tiramisu. It contains coffee and no need for an oven. Okay. Oh yeah, if I have too much, I get really shaky and I feel sick. Yeah, Theobot for me, I would say that happens usually when I have like a second cup and after, like I never actually these days I never have more than 2 cups of coffee in a day because at that point I'm just like, ooh, this is a lot of coffee going on. But even on the days, those occasional days where I do have like 2 shots of espresso or 2 cups of coffee, it's like, ugh, it's a bit much, I'll admit. Went on a date, ordered food. You should have seen her eating chicken wings. I felt bad for the chicken. Oh no. Oh, I mean, they must have been some tasty chicken wings, handsome homeboy NYC. Please stay on topic. Dead Inside. Hi. Hi, Dead Inside. I don't recognize you from live before. All right, I'm checking the poll. Looks like 46 people have voted. Most are saying invisibility cloak. Fractured Gamer, what did you guess? Oops. Come on. Yeah, I never been here. How are you? I'm doing good. I was just showing off this pumpkin spice cake that I made tonight for I hit 1,000 a couple of weeks ago, but I wanted to do something special for the milestone. So I made this pumpkin spice cake and I filmed it tonight, the episode, and this is what the inside of the cake looks like. It's a very rich buttercream and cream cheese frosting. Both of like the butter and the cream cheese are dairy free. Like I think the butter uses avocado oil and the cream cheese uses tofu. So those are kind of the alternatives for like regular cream cheese and regular dairy butter. So yeah, that is what I am presenting here. Also, I'm wearing my very dirty apron that I had on because I just felt like, just why not keep it on? Oh, everyone's saying hi to everyone. Hannah, it's 12 a.m. I've got to get up at 8 a.m. Oh, okay. Have a good night. I mean, yes, it's late. Don't feel bad. You should go sleep. Thank you for joining Back to the Future. Okay, so Fractured Gamer, you said invisibility cloak. Good guess. Ernest, LOL, I drink 2 pots of coffee a day. Whoo! That is a lot of coffee. Just be careful. Fractured Gamer, Eclipsed, super cutesy. I was going for super cutesy with the cake. It's a little rough and ready, to use the words of Paul Hollywood on Great British Bake Off. But yeah, I was going for like a cutesy fall cake. I still can't believe how off we all were on the poll last night. I know. I was like, yes. I love throwing you off and giving you a good test question. You're so talented, Han. Thank you. I'm trying to improve, but I'm like happy where my skills are now. I'm hoping to improve as time goes on and I just film more and more things. Rahim, I am working in the morning. I get all my energy late at night. Like, I am most alive between the hours of 8 p.m. and like 3 in the morning. Like, when I wake up, I feel so like tired and just, ooh, yeah. And I feel like I just gain momentum through the whole day, and then evening, I just hit my stride. With eggless cakes, what do you use for substitute? This cake didn't really have a substitute, but you can use you can make a flax egg, which is like I think it's 1 tablespoon of flax meal with 2 or 3 tablespoons of water, and then you mix it together and you let it sit, and it kind of forms this like eggy consistency. And then there actually are like egg replacer mixes. Bob's Red Mill sells one, and it's incredible. You just scoop the egg powder, and I think that's another one where it's like you scoop 1 tablespoon of the egg replacer powder that Bob's Red Mill brand sells, and you mix that tablespoon with like 3 tablespoons of warm water, and you just whisk it together, and then you let it sit, and then it kind of just thickens up into like an eggy consistency, and then you just toss that into your cake batter. Good guess tells me I'm wrong. Fractured gamer. I think the way I said that was like a giveaway that it was like maybe not correct. It's Marauder's map for me. I would be too then. I tried a piece of it. I wish I could share with you. I wish I could share with all of you. I would just cut like nice little thin slices so all of you could get a piece. Wood was supposed to be in there, lol. I say it in my head as I'm typing and sometimes think I put the word and don't. That happens to me all the time. Yeah, aquafaba. I've done that before, Jalen. Yes, I made cookies years ago with aquafaba. And yes, I have used applesauce as well, although not recently. It's been a while, but I love both of those substitutions for egg. Pipe on spooky faces on the pumpkins. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. Yes. It wouldn't even take that long. I wish I had like a little tube of just like black gel decoration where I could just like put a little like two little dots and a smile on the pumpkins so people could definitely tell that they're pumpkins. Maybe I need a better sleep routine. I go to bed wide awake and wake up tired also. Yeah, I find that like what you're describing, Cassidy, I swear, it's like I have night owl hours, and so I can follow like whenever I can just stay up super late, like on New Year's or, holidays. It's just my natural bedtime is what, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And if I stay up until that time, I immediately fall asleep. Like I'm not awake at all. Like that's my natural bedtime. And then I'll sleep a full 8 and wake up at 10 or 10:30. But it is a struggle forcing myself into bed at like 10:30 or even 11:30 because I'm like laying there and I'm like, "Oh my God, I could still do so much work right now." It's very frustrating feeling like your natural like awake hours and sleeping hours don't align with the 9 to 5 structure of your life, but that's where we are. Did you hear why the ghost went to rehab? He was addicted to booze. Ooh, that's a good October one. The Chaz81, me too, worked graveyard for years. Whoa, that would be really tough, honestly. I think I would struggle with working the graveyard shift because I also like being awake during the day. I prefer to just sleep in a bit later than you can if you work a 9 to 5. But with a graveyard shift, I feel like it would be really tough though, going to a full-time job or like a salary job or an hourly wage job. Like you're heading out the door to go to work at like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I've got 8 hours of work. That feels a little bit different than just staying up late doing fun stuff at home. You could use pumpkin cookies. I think that would look cute also as a decoration. I agree with you. Yes. My brother is going to be slappy from Goosebumps, but I'm going to stay home and pass out candy. I don't go trick-or-treating anymore and I don't dress up. That's fine. I mean, you can always dress up again later. I mean, adults dress up in costume for different parties. So, yeah. Let's see if I missed any comments. I think I'm all caught up. So swing shift is better for you. 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. But being home is so much better. Yeah, I feel like that is like, those hours would be incredible for me. Like working from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Like those are my best hours for sure. If I had to do an 8-hour shift, it would be those, because I would still then be able to stay up late and sleep in until 10, 11 in the morning. Like, yeah, I would be great for the 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. shift. If you ever need to reset your internal clock, just stay up all day and all night and then all day the next day, but go to sleep at a decent hour and you can reset your internal clock like that. Wow. That sounds brutal though, for like that period of time that you're just awake for so many hours. Adults took Halloween from the kids. No. Oh my gosh. That is so sad because I grew up with full blown Halloween. Like it was like costumes, candy, people like we came to school in our costumes. I mean, there were obviously rules. Like you can't bring like a costume with a weapon. Like that's not allowed. But I feel like it was a very like Halloween was such a full and fun holiday when I was growing up. Hello from, oh my goodness, is that Poland? No. What flag is that? Singapore? Dom Blow. I feel bad. I don't know that flag. You'll have to let me know what flag that is. But hello, thank you for joining. Ernest, I used to start trick-or-treating early at 5 p.m. when I was a kid and go until 2 or 3 in the morning. Who was still passing out candy at 2 or 3 in the morning? Oh my gosh. Wow. Do I love horror movies? I love horror movies. The Chaz 81. I have watched, I mean, I feel like any kind of horror movie. I've seen, just to name a few of like my favorites. I love The Witch with Anya Taylor-Joy. I love Insidious. I love Sinister with Ethan Hawke. I love His House, which was an interesting kind of slow burn set in the UK. What are some other ones? Oh, I just watched It Follows last night. Very stressful to watch. What other ones? All the Halloween movies, like with Jamie Lee Curtis and Michael Myers. So yes, I will watch like pretty much any horror movie. I don't really like excessive gore. That just it just kind of grosses me out. It doesn't it's like for me it's kind of like watching content where someone is like getting sick or just I don't know. It's just not fun to watch. I don't find it scary. I just find it kind of gross. So I don't do like gory horror movies, but anything else I really like. 7 days is the longest I've stayed up. What? Fractured Gamer, how on earth? 7 days? I feel like that's not even possible. Wow. With 4 or 5 costume changes. Oh goodness. I had nothing else to type, so I did that. No worries, Leo bot. Nothing wrong with typing the alphabet. I grew up Christian and our parents didn't allow us to participate in Halloween. I have friends who were the same way, where they actually one year, we instead of going trick-or-treating, we actually went to their church, and their church basically had this like all night like kids, we played like dodgeball, we had there were like fun games, there was dancing. It was basically like an alternative to Halloween. So I was like, this is fun too. Like, I don't mind hanging out with my friends at their church for like an all night party kind of thing. So I am no stranger to people passing on Halloween for religious reasons. We Alaskans are crazy. Yeah. I can believe that. Me too. Have you seen the 2013 Evil Dead remake? I didn't see that one, but the Chaz 81, did you see the 2023 Evil Dead Rise? That was crazy. It was just very like kind of icky, and it starts off like they give you no warm up at all. It's literally like stuff just blows up and gets crazy within like 5 minutes of the movie. So I haven't seen the 2013 Evil Dead remake, but you should watch I'll watch the 2013 one, and you should watch the 2023 Evil Dead Rise movie. Oh my god, Jalen Davis. I have been looking to see where I can find Paranormal Activity movies. Like, I think it's all on apps that I don't have, and I don't want to pay like $10, $15 for a movie I've seen a million times. But I love the Paranormal Activity movies. I remember at the time that they came out, they were so disturbing and so freaking scary. Excuse me. Mooney Rule Adzan, hello, welcome here. I was showing off my cake earlier. If you didn't see it, this is a pumpkin spice cake. Let's see. Um, I know, Dom Blow, you're gonna have to like educate me. I know so many flags, but that one is stumping me. It's really bothering me. Let me see if I can like find it on a quick search. I was feeling like it was like Singapore or Poland, but I think Poland is the opposite order. White and red flag. Oh, this is so annoying. What country's flag is white and red? Oh no, not Poland. Tell me, shoot. Now I want to know the flag, Dom Blow. It's not Austria. It's not Canada, not Denmark, not Georgia. Is it Indonesia? It's Indonesia! Yes! Okay. Hello from Indonesia. Original Poltergeist movie is classic, but I'm also one I can't talk about it. Children of the Corn is a good one from the 80s. I've never seen Children of the Corn, but I do love Stephen King, and I believe he wrote Children of the Corn. So I would definitely give that a watch. I have manic and hypermanic episodes. Hi, Zuria Hernandez. Welcome. Harish, I don't talk about my romantic relationships on here or like relationship status. Longest I stayed awake was 4 days, hang out at a diner, played games and other random stuff. I just can't imagine, like, I've had some really long days and nights where I didn't get any sleep, like, practically, but still, I mean, 4 whole days, that is, like, wild. Do you know where Bali is? Of course, I know where Bali is. It's such a popular destination. I feel like half of my friends have gone to Bali and they love it there. Yogi. Yes, Evil Dead Rises wild. I think 2013 is better. Okay, okay. Let me write that down. If I can find my pen again. God, this is so annoying, guys. You saw me get up for a pen like minutes ago. Here it is. All right, I'm gonna write down 2013 Evil Dead remake. I like to have a pen and paper just handy because I don't really like watching these live streams like on replay. So let's write this down. Evil Dead remake. Hi James. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. I know it's a bit late, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hop on here. Why not? Yeah, there's a lot of national flags, and there's just some that don't stick with me. Sadly, like a lot of the ones in Africa, they use a lot of red, yellow, and green. And there's like just there's horizontal ones, there's vertical ones, there's ones with green, like a green star, a black star, a yellow star, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't keep them all straight. So some of them just blend in my head. I was such a huge Scream fan when they came out. Scream 3 in theater was awesome. I bet, yes. That sounds very scary. Also, I love zombie movies so much. I love World War Z with Brad Pitt. I love, oh my gosh, Train to Busan, which is a Korean zombie horror movie. Gosh, what other zombie movies are there? Oh, Cargo. That was kind of an unsettling one. It takes place in, I think, rural Australia with the guy who plays the Hobbit in the Hobbit movies. Martin Freeman, I think is his name. That one was like a little like, ooh, this is kind of hard to watch. But yeah, zombie, dystopian movies. I feel like there's some movies, like I love all the Planet of the Apes movies, but I feel like those aren't horror. It's more like sci-fi, adventure, suspense almost. Staying up for 4 days is, yeah, that is like, oh, I think at a certain point, like the level of sleep deprivation on your body is so bad. Did you listen to Lucky Man by ELO? ELO. I didn't. No. I think, did I write that down? Let me write it down again so I remember. Lucky Man. Yeah, I remember because I think last time you said it was Luck Man, but then you said you meant to say Lucky. No, I haven't listened to that yet. Out of all the Evil Dead movies and the show, I like Army of Darkness the most. Enigmatic, that's my country flag. I was once up 7 days. That concerns me, Jumbo S. Oh my gosh. That's wild. Hi, Brandon Reed. Hello. Your birthday is tomorrow. Happy early birthday. Well, it's almost, wait, I forget what time zone you're in, Brandon, because for me, right here in Minnesota, it's 11:20 p.m., so very close to midnight, which means it's very nearly October 17th, which is your birthday. Green, yellow, and red. I see what you mean. Dusk till dawn. Ooh, 28 days later. Love 28 days later and 28 weeks later. And I cannot wait for 28. Is it months? No. What was it? Days? Weeks? I don't know if it, I think it's months or maybe years. But there's like a third one in the series that's coming out next summer, I believe. Zombie, The Walking Dead. I haven't seen Shaun of the Dead. I love The Walking Dead, says Theo Bot. 28 Days Later is amazing. Yes. Do people still go to theaters? I haven't gone to one in probably 15 years. Honestly, I don't really go that often. I went on my birthday because I wanted to go see the new James McAvoy horror movie called Speak No Evil. It's a remake of, I believe, a Danish film originally. Very good, but honestly, the trailer gave away the whole entire movie, so don't watch the trailer if you do want to see Speak No Evil. I went to the theater to see that, and then a few other ones, but I personally don't really like going to the movie theater. If I can just watch it at home, I should say. I'm in Oklahoma. Yeah, okay, then it's almost your birthday, so happy early birthday to you, Brandon. Oh, A Quiet Place. I've been trying to watch A Quiet Place because I've seen the first one and then A Quiet Place 2. And then there's the brand new one that came out this past summer called A Quiet Place Day 1, which basically shows you like what happened when all of these like scary aliens came to Earth and just like destroyed everything. And all of the streaming apps are, I don't have them, and then it costs like a decent chunk to rent it. And so I'm like, eventually I'm just probably going to bite the bullet and watch that movie because I love Lupita Nyong'o, and she's in A Quiet Place Day 1, the brand new one that came out. 28 years later. Black Summer! Okay, the Chaz 81. Are they ever going to continue Black Summer? Because I devoured that series within a matter of days. I was so addicted to Black Summer, and then I feel like it just kind of ended, and all of the characters went in their own separate ways. Like one of them, I remember she got onto a plane and flew away. Are they ever coming back with like? I've kind of like periodically gone on Google and just searched, is Black Summer coming back? And I just can't find anything. It's very frustrating. I also liked Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. All right, I have to go. Bye Theobots. I think I did watch Quarantine. It was very disturbing from what I remember. Fractured Gamer. I'm going to reveal a secret about myself. Yeah, it's a great concept for a movie. I'm still here. I've not shut my phone off yet. Black Summer. No, it's been canceled. Are you kidding me? That show was so... It was so captivating. I think what I loved the very most about Black Summer was the continuous shot where it's like they're following one person, like one lady, and then she gets, hit by a car, and then she turns, and then it follows her, and then she runs off, and then it picks up with a different guy. The filming style of that series was so good, and I was so worried when I wasn't seeing more of it that they canceled it. Dang, that bums me out. Everyone click the likes. Yeah, I think we could get to 25 likes by the end of this. Also, we just hit the 1 hour mark a few seconds ago, so if you haven't voted in the poll, vote now. You've got 5 seconds to register your vote or record your vote. So let's see what people said. Which magical object I want the most from Harry Potter world. So the results are Invisibility Cloak 45, Time Turner 28, Marauder's Map 14, and Firebolt Broomstick 12. It is a Time Turner. I love the concept of a Time Turner, and I think it would be thrilling but also nerve-wracking to know that you cannot overlap your past. Like, you really would need to know what your footsteps were in the past so that you don't run into yourself going back in time. So that is my pick for Harry Potter magical object. All right, I'm just scrolling through comments. Yeah, I don't know what the age they're doing with Black Summer. I wish it was. Ugh, I know it was so good. It was so good. I would love a good comedy movie or show again. Yeah, me too. It's nice to have, like, I feel like after a certain point of time, like, if I've been watching a ton of just like really scary, really dark, really whatever, spooky movies or TV shows, I feel like I just need like a lighthearted break with some light comedy or romantic dramas or something. Like, I was just watching a Hallmark movie. I think yesterday I turned it on because I was like, I need just something fresh and light and cutesy as opposed to like another horror movie. I felt the same. I watched Mindhunters too. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. I watched that in 2019 and it kind of fell off my radar, and then COVID happened and I think I forgot about it, but I was like, what was that really good show about? Like, I just remember the one cop, like the younger of the two. I think there were two cops or detectives, and it just kind of like disappeared in my head. It went away. That's Netflix for you. Cancel greatness and keep on mediocre. Oh, no. Freshly Wild, what did you guess for the poll? That is so risky a power. Enigmatic. Are you talking about the Time Turner? My streak is over. Okay, it sounds like I got a bunch of you. It was a tricky question. It was only 2 seasons and it's still on Netflix. Yeah. I mean, I've been watching the Harry Potter movies, just 1 to 7, and I love Harry Potter 3 for many reasons, but in that one you see Hermione's Time Turner. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, like watching that movie as a kid especially, I was so stressed out watching when they're basically retracing their steps. Hermione and Harry are like they're watching themselves, and then they're like, oh shoot, here we come, we can't let ourselves see us, like that version of us see us now. And it was just like, oh my gosh, in my kid head I was like, what will happen if they accidentally mess up and then their past self is meeting their present self. Stressful. Have a great night, Fractured Gamer. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Enigmatic, I'm guessing you're talking about, it was only 2 seasons and it's still on Netflix. That's Black Summer. Because I feel like scrolling through Netflix, I still see Black Summer pop up, and I'm like, oh, I would love to rewatch it, but I feel like it was I binged it with the thought, I was like, this is such a good show. Surely there's going to be more of this. And so I like ate it up. I was literally like planted on my sofa and I just let Netflix continue rolling the episodes. Like, I was just like, I cannot stop watching this show. It's so captivating. So it's very sad that it got canceled. 2 things can occupy the same place at the same time. Yes. Okay, like also too in Harry Potter 3 when I think Dumbledore is the one who says like or maybe it's Hermione who, someone says basically like terrible things happen to wizards who meddle with time. And so in my head, I'm just like, well, what does happen? Like, say you, what happens when you run into your past self? Like, what would actually happen? Like, would you just disintegrate into thin air? I would love to know more about that. I'm sure there's stuff on like Pottermore you could look up. I have to check out Black Summer, but I was talking about Mindhunter. Okay, got it. Yes. Oh, Mindhunter. I'm like gonna Google it right now because that was such a. It was right before COVID. I got so into that. I wonder why they did away with it. It was so good. So good. Ugh. It just bums me out. Oh my gosh, another one. I forgot about this. And now I'm forgetting the name of it. It was oh shoot, what was it? Archive 83 or something? Oh my god, I binged that one too. Let me find it. Archive 81. Another one where I binged this like a crazy person, and the acting was superb, and they basically it like died. I think it only had one season. Oh, Archive 81. Yeah, you guys should really go and check that out. Okay, I'm behind on comments now. What's on Netflix has reported that Netflix officially canceled the Z Nation spinoff. Z Nation, okay. Have you seen Evil Dead the series? It's horror comedy, but it has Bruce Campbell, the OG Evil Dead. I love the whole Evil Dead library, even the early ones. Okay. I don't think I've seen the series, no, but I would love to. You might end up in a mental house. Based on what? My liking of certain scary movies and TV series? The good shows that get cans. Oh, I see. Enigmatic. Are you talking about like wizards that end up, or people that end up in the same place who are like meddling with time? The good shows that get canceled is usually because nobody can agree on the contract. Isn't it such a shame when it's something as like tedious as a contract? And like I think about like the writers who put it together, the actors, the set designers, all of literally the dozens and probably hundreds of people who it took to put a show together that's so good, and then it's something as like lame as a contract. It's like, no, no. No, if you met yourself in the past. Yeah. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, if I were just sitting here as I am, and then also myself, like a different me, walked in through the front door, I would be like, okay, I've lost my mind. I don't know what to do. Favorite Olympic competition? Great question. That's a great question. It has to probably be for the Summer Olympics. I love gymnastics. I've always found gymnastics to be so captivating, and the team this year, Team USA, was so fun to watch. So I would say gymnastics is my favorite to watch in the Summer Olympics. As far as Winter Olympics goes, probably like the what do you call it? Like freestyle, like skiing, like where they're just the aerial tricks that they do, like the flips and that kind of stuff. Crazy. Love that. Okay, cool. Thanks for rejoining Theobot. Oh, the bobsled or downhill skiing. Downhill skiing is so, yes, I agree. Honestly, yes, I grew up doing downhill skiing just a few times, not a ton, but we have plenty of ski places here in Minnesota. And I really liked it, and I felt like I was naturally good at it whenever like I would go with friends. but it's something I never did as like a team sport or a team activity. It just was kind of like one-off things. But I wish that I did it more, and I could certainly go more anytime because I'm an adult. I think beach volleyball is so competitive. Yes, totally. Hey, the Premier League plays this week. Yes, 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 yes. I know the Premier League, which for those of you who don't know, it's the English top level of soccer, as we call it here in the US, or football, as everyone else calls it. I watch it obsessively. I love the Premier League, and they were on an international break this past weekend, and usually I spend a good chunk of my weekend watching Premier League because I love it so much, and I couldn't watch them this past weekend, so I'm very, very, very excited to watch them this weekend. I think it's just gonna be like a cozy cup of coffee, warm blanket, watching soccer in England kind of weekend, guys, and probably eating some of this cake too, and like light a candle and just be kind of like harvesty and autumny and cool. X Games, yes. Oh no, I like the breakdancing competition for the Summer Olympics. Didn't it get like panned though? I feel like the breakdancing competition got. I saw these like internet memes. I didn't watch it myself, but people seemed not happy with the breakdancing in the Olympics. Coro, so you're rooting against Arsenal. So what team do you support then? Which team in the Premier League do you cheer for? Sorry, I have to go. My eyes are really dry. Oh, don't worry. Bye, Theobot. Go get some sleep. Rest your eyes. You should go to Knott's Berry Farm in California during Halloween. Oh my god, that's so cute. Knott's Scary Farm. I love that. They do a similar thing here in Minnesota. So we have an amusement park called Valley Fair, and they turn it into Valley Scare. And they have like costumed employees who work there. And they kind of like, I don't know if they can like, yeah, I don't know, interact. Like they do, they'll say things to you, but it's very fun. My sister's gone and she loves it. But we've actually talked about going at some point this season. Man City. Hey, Man City is amazing, Coro. The only thing, like, I really love Kevin De Bruyne, but he hasn't been playing lately, and I'm like, I think he got injured or something. So every time, because I watch all of the teams, I just kind of like to see how they're playing, what players are up to, and yeah, the lovely Kevin De Bruyne. The last couple of times I tuned into Manchester City, he was just sitting in the stands, like in normal civilian clothing, just like watching his teammates. And I forget what the commentator said, but I think it sounded like he had like injured himself in training, and so he was like rehabbing something or resting. So I'm like, oh, I love watching him. Like, of course, I love watching Erling Haaland and Phil Foden, but yes, I'm missing Kevin De Bruyne. I was only pissed off that an American didn't win, but yeah, I saw those memes. Yeah, I saw the memes, and my sister really, really didn't like the breakdancing. And so I was like, okay, maybe I'll come back to this at a different time. I find it crazy funny that the British started calling it soccer and then went back to calling it football. That is really goofy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that history, but yeah, I mean, if you say football in the US, anyone would think it's just like American football, like the NFL Chiefs football. Later, Theo, be good. Ever hear of? Oh, yeah. McCamey Manor. Yep, 100%. Yes, I have heard of McCamey Manor. I would never, ever, ever do those. Like, I no. I get that people want like the ultimate scary, immersive, literally hands-on experience of horror, and I'm like, I don't need that in my life. I've watched so many horror movies, like hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of horror movies in my life. And it's like, that's enough for me. I'm watching horrible, scary things happen from the comfort of my home, like with a cozy blanket, eating my dinner, watching spooky stuff happen, and there's no need to go any further than that. No. I personally, oh, I think what would really worry me is just you have to sign that contract, of course, to allow them to basically just like do like hand lead to like legally be able to like do hands-on things in the haunted house. But I'm just like, once you sign away your rights for basically like they can interact with you and they can have like contact, physical contact with you, and you like basically you can't sue them or whatever. It's like, then where do they draw the line? Like, how far do they get to go? I would just be very nervous about the people working there, knowing that the visitors have signed these waivers that basically say, yep, I sign away my right to sue you if you touch me and do crazy stuff to me. So, no, 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 no. I don't think I would ever sign away my rights in that kind of way for like physical contact with strangers. No way. But I know people that do it. Crazy people. Go sober. Oh, watch the old movie, The Game. The Game. That's a familiar one to me. I'm gonna write that down. Oh my goodness. I'm not scared of haunted houses because I know I'm crazier than the actors are. Pretty sure they already caught a case. There's a YouTube ad special on McCamey Manor. I bet there is. Actually, I think I've gotten a few YouTube ads for McCamey Manor. And just watching the ads, I'm like, nope. Nope. I am keeping my legal right to sue you if you do anything to me. I am not messing around. Hi, Logan. Hi, Darren. Good to see you. I think you're just jumping in here now. I made a pumpkin spice 1,000 subscriber cake, and I was filming earlier this evening because I just wanted to get the episode filmed, and then I'm going to be editing it for the next few days, and then it goes live on, or it goes up. It premieres on Monday next week. But this is what the inside of it looks like. It kind of, I guess, looks like carrot cake or some kind of other spice cake, but yeah. This is what I was up to. So if you saw me and were wondering why I'm wearing an apron, it's just because I was filming this cake all night and I just decided to leave it on. Thank you, Dom. No, not Singapore. Indonesian. Sorry, not an ad, but like an investigative report. Ooh. Thank you, Brandon. I would happily share some of this with you for your birthday, which also is coming very soon. It's like 15 minutes until your birthday, so very nearly here. It is very good. But we were chatting earlier tonight, just in this live, about how I don't want to get rid of this cake, but I just want to share this cake. And so I do have family nearby. And so I'm thinking about like giving some to my sister, giving some to my parents. I have friends who live really close to me. So I'm like, I just don't want this to go to waste. Like all this, it's so good. It's so tasty. I know people would just love this cake. And I would hate to see any of it go into the garbage. So I'm thinking about who to share it with. Event Horizon. I think I've seen that one. Sam Neill. I love Sam Neill. He's so great. I feel like he's in everything. I'm gonna Google McCamey Manor because I'm curious to know where that is. McCamey Manor. Oh, it's in Tennessee. No way. Oh, that makes it kind of even scarier, not gonna lie. I feel like southern places really know how to do like spooky stuff. Oh gosh. McCamey Manor. Ooh, what's the history? Like, what was it before? Oh my gosh. Wow. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Whoa. You guys. The guy, the owner of McCamey Manor, there's some words that I'm not going to say on my YouTube live just because I don't want this to get like flagged. But basically, this is Wikipedia too, so check your resources, check the research or the sources. But it says in July 2024, so this was only like 3 months ago, the owner of McCamey Manor, Russ McCamey, was arrested on charges of attempted red rum, let's put it that way, and then a bunch of other really scary like crimes. Wow. Yeah, for sure I'm never doing McCamey Manor. Yikes. No, no, no. Okay, sorry, I was distracted. Let me catch up on the chat. Event Horizon. God, I thought I saw that like a year or two ago. It's ringing a bell, but I need to check. He was also a vampire in Daybreakers. Yes. Thank you, Darren. The dude who runs McCamey Place looks like and acts like a total. I mean, the Chaz 81. Like I said, I'm not gonna say the words on here. I would probably want to bleep them out because they're just. It's like think about like the worst crime or crimes you could get convicted of, and please don't like type them here, but just Google him or McCamey Manor and like the owner and what he was arrested on charges for. It's like someone like that, if he's being charged with those kinds of crimes, it doesn't exactly surprise me that he would open a really extreme haunted house that you basically sign away your rights to your physical safety. Not cool. Not a fan. Hello, Brian Moses. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back, I should say. I feel like everyone who joins, like, new, I just show them my pumpkin spice cake. So I was filming this evening. I'll show you what the inside looks like. I've had a very busy day, very busy Wednesday, but I am so happy with how this cake turned out. And I'm so happy to the point where I'm, like, plotting how I can share it with everyone I know so that none of it goes to waste. So I've had a very good Wednesday. How has your Wednesday been, if it's still Wednesday for you, Brian? I'm coming up on midnight here in Minnesota. It's 11:50 p.m. I mean, down below. So I did have to like check my knowledge of flags because I saw the red and white flag and I was like, oh, I know it's not Poland, I know it's not Austria, I know it's not Georgia. Like there's so many flags. But then I was like, wait, it's Indonesia. I did know that flag at one point. So thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah. Told you that whack job caught a case. LOL. Yeah, crazy. I get an ick reading that. I'll put it that way. What is that you make? Oh, yeah, okay. So nice, amazing, love it. Always making beautiful, amazing things. I try my best. I was saying earlier, I want to improve my cake decorating skills. I was hoping that these piped on pumpkins would come out a little bit neater. I mean, you can still kind of tell what they are, but yeah, I would love to have it look a little more professional. So I need some practice. Thank you, down below. Your face is glowing. You do look happy. Thank you, Saad. Congrats on that milestone. Thank you, Brandon. Yes, it was like, I'm not even kidding you guys. Like, you can go back and watch my New Year's 2024 vlog that I put up this year, all the way back in January, and I filmed myself. I mean, I always do like a deep clean of my home on New Year's Day just as a tradition, but I also took some time in that vlog to read my resolutions for the year. And my goal for YouTube for 2024 was to hit 500 subscribers. And it's just like, if I could go back to January 1st, New Year's Day of this year, and tell myself, if I had a time turner, if I had a Harry Potter time turner, and I could, go back, and I guess I couldn't talk to myself because that wouldn't work, but you get what I'm saying. If I could tell myself that I was actually going to hit 1,000 by the end of September, I would not have believed it. It's so exciting. It's like, it's really nice to see growth with like a lot of effort put in. How is the texture of the cake? It seems a little dense. It is definitely rich. When I first started eating it, I was like, ooh, I think I might have a second slice. And then halfway through, I was like, no way. I'm not having a second slice because it really filled me up. It's so good, but it's a rich cake, especially the frosting because it has a lot of butter in it. Thank you, Dom. Oh, it's okay. Much better now. It's 12:50 by me. Wow, it's almost 1 a.m. for you. Woo! Late. AJ, I'm just swiping through live feeds, stoned and bored. I came across your channel. You have a fantastic voice. Thank you so much. I wish I could share some cake with you, AJ. It's fun to have you here. Love seeing your comment. Thank you for rolling in here. Stay as long as you'd like. It is very decadent, freshly wild. That's a great word to describe this cake. Brandon Reed, that's awesome. You deserve it. Hi, Robert. You got a song you liked today. Ooh, what song did I listen to today? It was kind of a quiet day. I listened to a lot of like podcasts, not so much music today. AJ with sunglasses, love it. So not today, but probably I'm trying to think of the music I've been listening to lately. A lot of Taylor Swift, I'll be honest. I am a Swiftie. I also was listening to MIA. I feel like she hasn't done a lot lately, but she's really cool. You're mean. In what way am I mean, Camden? Please tell me. What are you doing? I'm just hanging out here and chatting with people. I've been showing people my 1,000 subscriber cake that I made earlier this evening. It's a pumpkin spice cake, and I wanted to mark the milestone of crossing 1,000 subs. But other than that, I mean, I'm just hanging out here chatting with people. Ms. Anna, hope you're having a good evening or morning, wherever you are. It's just about midnight where I'm at. I think I'll stay on for a little bit longer, to be honest, guys. Like, I'm feeling very awake. Amin Moan, playlist this digital animal honey claws. Wow. That's, I've never heard of that. I remember seeing an interview with Corey Taylor. Yeah, nice. I mean, yeah, Taylor Swift is crushing it. Like, I've talked with my sister about this. I think I would say she's like the #1 global celebrity, or like, I would say she's like the it celebrity at the moment. I was chatting with a friend of mine yesterday, and she's going to see the Eras Tour in Miami this coming weekend. It's crazy, though, that the Eras Tour is coming to an end. I think it ends, I don't know if it ends next month or if it goes all the way into December. But yeah, I went to the Eras Tour here in Minneapolis when she came and performed here. And that was last year in June of 2023. And she's been like going strong this whole year, 2024. I'm just blown away by her work ethic. It's crazy. Highly suspect, and let me know what you think about it. The 8th of October. Ooh. The 8th of October. Let me write that down, Robert. 8th of October by, I highly suspect. I got it down, Robert. I got so many things on my to-do list. So many recommendations from you guys. Ooh, it's 11:56. Almost midnight. And then I definitely should hop off here and get to bed and put this cake in my fridge. Get ready for tomorrow. Luckily, boy, Wednesday truly was hump day this week. It felt like I woke up this morning and it was one of those days where I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, I was already thinking about having gone through this whole day and being back in my warm, cozy bed this evening, because it's just like, I woke up and I'm like, I have so much that I have to accomplish today before I get to come back and rest and sleep in this bed. Like, yeah. Hi, is it Jerry or Gary? I don't want to say it wrong. She mad cute. Thank you. Love your red jacket. It's actually an apron. So it's got like, it's actually kind of dirty. I've got some flour on here. And then it has like pockets for measuring spoons and stuff. And then it's like tied in the back. So I was wearing this because I tend to spill a lot on myself. Yeah, but I was wearing my apron while I was making this cake so that I wouldn't be completely getting cake all over myself. Almost 1 a.m. here in Maryland. Whoo-wee. Crazy, crazy. Jerry Prompt. Yeah, it's going on midnight. 3 more minutes till midnight. Good night, y'all. Don't go to have fried cheesecake bites LMAO. It's the reason I don't do dessert. I would literally be 400 pounds. Good night, Robert. It looks nice on you, and congrats as well. Thank you so much, Brian. I had to get this done because I've noticed that with mobile lives especially, like the subscriber count it grows really quickly compared to long form videos and short form videos, which I still do, but I was like, I can't let the subscriber count just kind of get away from me before doing this. So I was like, this is happening. Like, I'll be glad when I get it done, even though it took several hours to film this cake. Have a nice night. Yeah, I think I will, once it hits midnight, I think that's my cue that I should call it a night. You should look up deep fried ice cream. I think you would want to make it. That or baked Alaska. Yeah, baked Alaska. I feel like the ice cream one would be really tricky because I don't have the proper equipment for that. At least not yet. But I feel like baked Alaska. Sorry, I keep hiccuping. Definitely would do baked Alaska. All right, almost midnight. Almost midnight. Both are so delicious. I completely believe you. Yes. Hi, masochist. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good Wednesday, although I believe, yep, it's midnight. It's exactly midnight where I'm at, so it's now Thursday. So technically, good morning to you, because it's the morning here in Minnesota. You did, yep. It's now, yep, it's Brandon Reed's birthday. So officially, happy birthday to Brandon. Good night, Hannah. Have a wonderful day. It was morning. Get some good sleep. Yes, I will get some good sleep. Today was definitely the busiest and most jam-packed of my work days, which is amazing because tomorrow is not rough at all. So, yes, I've made it to midnight. on Thursday, October 17th. Masoist, it's not my birthday, no. I'm not 1,000 years old. That would be pretty crazy. But I wanted to make a 1,000 subscriber cake because I crossed the 1,000 subscriber mark in September, and I like doing these subscriber specials when I hit certain milestones. So I decided to make a pumpkin spice cake. It's got 2 cakes that are stacked on top of each other, and I frosted it with a vegan buttercream and vegan cream cheese frosting. It's really, really rich. I mean, so much fat in here, like so much fat in the frosting and lots of sugar in the cake. So this is very decadent, very rich. I ate 1 slice and I was like, it's probably half my calories for the day, not even joking. So it's not my birthday, but it is Brandon's birthday. Yes, birthday, love it. All right, I am gonna wrap up this live. I'm glad I could catch some of you. I know I'm like notorious for going on here so late, but I just figured like someone's gonna be on, it'll be fun to chat, and I just made this cake, so like why not just spotlight this cake while it's super, super fresh, and I just frosted it. So have a great evening, everyone. It was lovely chatting with you, and I wish I could stay on longer, but it's a work night for me, so I think it's time for me to call this a night and get some sleep because I am running a bit of a deficit here. Thank you. You too, Ernest. Thank you so much for hopping on and watching the live and chatting. It's always great hearing from you, so thank you so much. Good night, Brandon. Yes. You too, Freshly Wild. Have a great day tomorrow. It's Thursday. We're getting closer to the weekend, and then we can just relax and enjoy ourselves. So thank you so much, everyone. I will see you TBD. Could be tomorrow, could be Friday. I don't know, but it'll be like sometime soon. So take care. Bye.